How's it going, Tommy?
Good, how are you?
Good, man. Last day in Jakarta. Feel I've been spoiled by the city, spoiled by the people. And here I am, back where it started, I guess.
Jakarta is it's nice, man. Jakarta is like, what do you think about the scene?
It's cool, it's vibrant, it's diverse. Everyone's very supportive. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
There's lots of
Jakarta is
shops
wonderful.
too.
Lots of shop. It has a very like farm scene. Like everywhere you go, it's kind of you find
That's good.
that one. You find collectors and enthusiasts with different with different genre and different.
Yeah, super diverse. Then it's good. There's like places to play. So you got people pushing in like restaurants for the connoisseurs of the dining scene and the hopefully open ears in the music scene. Yeah, it's cool. I guess it's a big city. It's like
Right. And
the population of Jakarta is the population of Australia. So
yeah,
yeah,
it is. Just the Jakarta itself.
yeah.
Like, during the day, it's probably like easily 17, 16 million
Yeah,
next to Mexico City and
yeah, big city.
India. Delhi.
So you're gonna play us some Indonesian tunes?
This we're gonna kind of like do like a short review of not a special collection, but more like stuff I listen to that I'm into right now.
Yeah.
What we're playing now is Mutiara Yang Hilang. This is more like a golden memory Indonesian song.
For yourself as well?
Evergreen. Sorry?
Golden memory for yourself or for the country?
For the country.
Okay.
Everybody knows this song, but like there's a lot of covers for this song. Probably like what? It's over like 15, 16 covers throughout the ages. Different eras. The one that I'm playing right now is her version. Her name is Minarti. It's her version. She covered this song with using her own like Carter. It's kind of like keroncong, psychedelic, but she does tweaks, with it. Okay, now the tweak that she does that I want to talk about is this one.
What year is this?
This is early 70s, probably like 71 or 72. See? That's a tweak. This is the becomes.
Oh, the...
Yeah. It's a great track.
Beautiful voice. Are these songs of your child? Is this a song of your childhood?
The song of my childhood this is one of them, but it's different version. It's more like her name is Ernie Johan.
Okay. This is what you're saying.
You probably heard of
Maybe.
Ernie Johan. Yes, Ernie Johan. She put out a lot of records and she covered this song in the 80s in her like non-stop mix. That was my version. But yeah.
So you heard this and you're like, wow,
I heard
this
and
is the one.
Yeah. Yes.
That's cool, man. When did you start buying records?
I started buying records when I was like 14.
Okay.
Yeah, because my family moved to the US when I was like 13,
Okay.
and at that time there wasn't much to do for us. So like during the day, we just like walk around the neighborhood, and instead of like, you know, making troubles, you know, we
put that
look
energy
for
into records.
Yeah. Right. And I think most of the tracks that we're gonna talk about is women. So yeah, and one man, one male singer. This is Tetikadi, Setetes Embun. It's kind of like Indonesian bossa nova. So in early Indonesian records, you probably you'll be able to find one or two bossa nova. Some of them are good. Some of them are like just random. But this one, I find this one is interesting.
Jatuh di atas batu, lenyap kini keindahan embun, lenyap sudah hingga kesyahduan yang membeku. Kasih sayang padamu.
I think I've heard this. I think Samson chose this track too.
Yeah?
I think so. What's the name of the track?
Setetes Embun.
Maybe. Unless you played it here, I don't know.
Maybe I'll put it here. So
Bring it back.
So what makes a good cumbia, according to you?
What makes a song cumbia?
What makes a good cumbia? Because you know you probably go through a lot of cumbia tracks.
Yeah.
than I do.
I mean, I played cumbia almost all night. the other night.
Right.
Um,
In your opinion,
in my taste, let's say my taste, not my opinion.
Right. Your taste. Your taste.
I think what makes a good cumbia is like a really catchy hook. So
Right.
you got the rhythm, right?
Right.
And then just a really catchy hook, whether it be on the vocals or on the guitar, in the case of Peruvian cumbias, or on the horns or clarinets if it's Colombian. But sometimes you get like really good timbale lines which lead into these. So you go, all right, we're moving into a thing.
Right.
And it just it steers you around the song. I don't know. It's something magical happens.
Right. Cumbia made a comeback around like 2015, and a lot of producers start digging for Colombian records. And that's all I know about cumbia. I think I had one Colombian record from Cerrado.
Were you in the US at this time?
Yeah.
Um,
Cerrado one, and then it has one side is Cerrado and one side is a cumbia track.
when so you said you moved to the US when you were 14. How has that sort of influenced your music taste?
From probably we go a little bit back further, right? Because in my neighborhood there's not much to do, so we go around, we go around the shop, and at that time there was still a magazine shop. There's one shop.
This is here?
Yeah, no, in the States.
Okay,
yeah.
What
So,
city?
Washington D.C.
Okay.
We live right outside of D.C. It's in a suburb called Falls Church, and there's a shopping center about 1 kilometers away. There's a magazine shop over there, so sometimes there's nothing to do but just go there and flip through like the magazine. And I like different kind of magazines, right? I like interior magazine, like lifestyle magazine, music magazine, of course, hip hop, everything.
Yeah.
And then one day I look at Wallpaper magazine. You probably heard of it. It's the magazine called Wallpaper magazine. It's an interior.
Okay, interior design.
Yeah, it's like European interior design magazine. And there was this album. It was this little small article talking about Dave Brubeck, instant Brubeck, and the cover is like less coffee instant, but it says instant Brubeck, and Dave Brubeck right next to it, right? And I'm like, and I look at the article, I'm like, I gotta find this record, right? Next day, just start digging everywhere. And I think not long after that, that was like my first record. So.
Were your parents record buyers? Or
No.
Like, were they radio people? Like, had the radio on? Not even?
No. I just. I actually start off the magazine shop because I read about like Kid Koala and Dan the Automator and how these guys like dig and just like collect records for nothing at that time, you know. And I was like, I want to do that, you know. I want to. At that time, of course, I didn't know what I was doing. I was only 14.
But then when you heard the things you found,
yeah, but
gets
you know,
addicted.
you buy some shitty records and you just listen to it when you get home, and you find one or two that you want to keep, you know. It always works that way in the beginning.
You're not pulling hits all the time.
Of course. Now, now it's like magic all the time. So this, I don't think a lot of people know this track. It's Untukmu Ku Kembali. It's like city pop Indonesia, Tawar Tangkau.
Ku tuliskan lagu ini hanya untuk menghalau sepi. Ku gores di malam yang sunyi.
It's cool.
I think they probably got they probably just got that rolling, and this is the first day messing with it.
Yeah. So this is moving into the 80s now?
It's moving to the 80s. You know, when probably like when the first Roland came out, or the synthesizer.
Yeah.
They just.
Hari ke hari berganti sudah. Semuanya pun berlalu. Walau kini jauh di
So you gotta remember, Indonesia it's a developing country. You gotta, and then we take it back to the 80s. So the people that have access to like studio and even the instrument like keyboard, it's only the privileged people.
ku arungi luas bahari. Untukmu ku kembali.
That's a smooth melody. There are two smooth melodies back to back.
Usah kau simpan di hati. Gelisahkan rasa rindu.
So my idea about a good track is just like bars after bars after bars. It just excites you to see what's next gonna happen. You know, like what's next, and then what's gonna happen. Sometimes it's not what you're expecting, but it's happening. Like, you know, I guess that's the magic of it.
Maybe that's what I'm trying to describe as well.
Right.
It just takes you on a journey.
Whether it's on the lyric, but this time it's on the flutes, and then this, you know.
I think for me as well, something danceable. When it makes you when it makes you move, you know it's got you. If it doesn't, then
Ku arungi luas bahari untukmu ku kembali.
This, the one that we're talking about right now is not necessarily the one that, like my pride, of my collection. No, it's just,
Oh, no,
it's just something I
Songs you enjoy.
I listen to.
are these records you've owned for like a while, or
These records I owned for like not a while, probably like it's over 7 years though.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
that a while?
I don't know, a lot's happened in the last 5 years. So.
Okay.
Earlier today, I was pulling up some songs for these guys. They're like younger than me, and I'm like,
Right.
oh yeah, this is like 15 years ago I was listening to this song.
And they're like 15.
They're like early 20s. Yeah.
This is Ira Puspita. So everybody probably already talked about this, that Indonesian records are the covers like this.
The radio promo copies.
The radio promo copies. We love it. This is means chill, but santai means...
That's what you said to me before.
Right,
We're chill.
santai.
That bass line, man. All of it.
Hey, 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 mari kawan-kawan, mari menari. Irama masa kini. Ya, 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 ya. Siapa saja, oh boleh saja, yang ingin dulu bersama-sama kita santai. Hey, 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 mari kawan-kawan, mari bernyanyi.
When you played this for me the other day, when I came here to meet you, and you put this on, everyone's just chilling, having
You're
beers.
like, what is that?
like John's or Dave's or whoever's couch. I was like, wow, this is cool. Like you were just like floating between the couch and the turntable, putting on this one. I think another one you'll put on later. Millie Jackson. The last Ole. I was hitting the Shazam. I was like, you're grooving. I'm just I was sending the songs to my friends the next day. This is cool,
Yeah,
man.
the last Ole, man.
I was like, oh yeah, he would just put on like 10-minute tracks, go outside, go have cigarettes, come back.
But it's banger after banger.
That's it, that was it.
Yeah, we love it, man. We love it.
Sedih, marilah bergembira, lupakan saja segala persoalan. Jangan tegang-tegang, jangan malu-malu.
Do you know anything about Ira Puspita? She seems like quite popular.
No, she's not.
She's not popular.
She's not popular though.
Okay.
Like most of the people that we talk about, I don't think they made it to the CD era.
Okay. So they just got stuck in the
Yeah.
70s, early 80s.
They didn't make it to the CD era.
Yeah, this flute line. Oof. Maybe not popular, but like these things are quite sought after. Maybe because there's not that many copies either.
Right,
Would you say
right.
that is?
This, yeah, definitely these things sought after. Like, there's definitely like all over the internet, all over the world, people are talking about these tracks.
Mm.
Yeah, because Indonesian music is very diverse.
What's this one?
Damailah cinta kita. Ryan Kyoto. What you want to?
Dunia indah diciptakan manusia. Adakah engkau kan merasa?
What year?
80?
80.
Probably like 82 or 83. And she's not famous. Rainy Tania, she's not famous.
Insan pasti merindukannya. Marilah damaikan tercipta.
And that's what's great about it. Like, that they released the only, like in the earlier, like from the late 70s to the 80s, when the only format was records, they got put out their promo on records, right? And when the public didn't catch it, like it didn't get enough buzz, they don't continue with the project.
That's it.
That's it. Yeah. So it's just on records, right? That's why a lot of Indonesian records is just like on records only. So, a lot of records are on records only, but they will find on it because it didn't make a hit.
The record labels putting the money,
Right.
if they
Put the
don't
money
return,
through
that's
the promo,
it.
they don't turn out. It didn't make a hit, so they just like they don't continue.
Next pop
with the-
singer.
Yeah. They don't continue with the project.
But this is like pretty much city pop,
Yeah.
probably early-ish.
The record industry at that time is like a lot of traditional music is probably like Japanese music. Dangdut is huge, so it would be kind of hard to like market this kind of music back then. Yeah.
It's probably like 5 years too early.
Yeah.
Maybe even 10 years too early.
Yeah. 5 years too early. So it's different. Where in the West, when the promo copies are out, that means the product is already ready to be marketed. You know?
So here is more of a trial.
Sorry.
It's more of a trial. Like,
Yeah. Here is more of a trial.
We'll see if it's catching.
Masihkah tersisa rasa saling mencinta? Marilah bersama ciptakan damai di dunia.
Damai di dunia means peace to the world.
Has the reverb on that guitar solo.
Right. And then the long improv, I love it.
Improv fade out. So how long's your shop been here in this spot?
Too long, man. 8 years.
Too long.
Yeah. What do you think?
Man, it's a cool spot. It's a little bit away from all the other bits.
You think so? Actually, no, it's not that far. It's not far. We're like 1 kilometer from Kopikina, 1 kilometer from.
But I think in this corner it feels
Yeah, because
like a
it's
nice
just
little hideout.
We're like 1 kilometer from ECAPS. Like Charles is like right behind me. Like you, probably like 100 steps away
Okay.
to Charles spot.
But yeah, I think because it's like across the way. It's
yeah,
like, I
it's
don't know
one
what
way.
that is.
It's a one-way street, so it feels like.
But yeah, it's cool. Like when I came over, everyone was hanging out. When it was the party, everyone was hanging out. Just feels like a nice spot to hang out.
Of course, man. Because I have a good vibe. I like to share my energy with people.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
So you gotta find one of these, man. You gotta have one of these.
I'd love to. If you see any around while you're digging, let me know.
Okay.
What's her story?
It's about unforgettable moments. This song talks about unforgettable moment.
This is one of this track is an unforgettable moment. Was it a popular
It's like
track?
first kiss, you know.
Okay.
Talking about first kiss.
Did she have a long career, or was this another one
No,
hit?
it's
Not even a hit.
Not even a hit.
Yeah.
Not even a hit. It's more like a trial. But then the song made a comeback, and I played it for you. So
This solo about to happen is amazing. It blew my head off.
and it's cool, man. Like the cool thing about the Indonesian scene is making a comeback, and people can. Then you got like people like Samson,
Yeah.
who have you got different people who have wide range of knowledge in a certain era within the Indonesian music, and I think Samson is incredible.
Everyone's
Yeah.
like got their little
Everyone got
expertise.
their,
pocket,
yeah, exactly.
niche.
Everyone got their own thing, and people would go deeper into what they're into, you know. That's cool. That's really cool.
Do you think there's many records still out there to be found of Indonesian stuff? Or
Definitely,
most of
like-
it is out.
No, but most of them is out in the hands of collectors. But sometimes someone died. That's what one of the paths to find records in Indonesia is when someone died. Radio station,
Yeah.
old radio station collapsed, and then from other collectors.
But yeah, it seems like it's quite a finite supply because mainly it's promo copies, right?
Right.
It's not.
And then
There's
and
only so many
but
radio
if you,
stations.
If you have the thing about it's kind of like, you know how it is with like 7-inch. Indonesian record is the same. Like you have to find a portable and you have to listen to it one by one, and you're just looking for one track.
I feel like also it gets the tropics, the weather. These things get damaged very easily when they're in someone's back garage or whatever.
Right.
Like none of these, even I've seen somewhere like it's original sleeves, and that's just been half chewed up by who knows what, rats, the weather.
There's this album called Indonesian jazz rock. It's by the whole album is really good. The way the album was constructed, but it's rare to find a VG copy.
Just time has eaten it away.
Yeah. Sad.
What do you got for us here?
It's Dua Sejoli. Rian Kyoto.
Dua sejoli bertemu dalam satu nafas cinta, berpelukan dalam rindu. Kau dan aku terpadu. Burung-burung pun berkicau saat ku cium dirimu. Bibirmu merekam syahdu. Kau dan aku
So it's later 80s now.
telah menyatu.
It's kind of like
Kasih
these tracks are like it's too slow to disco, but it's still like, you know.
It's almost like the last song of the night.
Yeah.
dengarkanlah detak jantung.
Too slow to disco, but still groovy.
Yeah.
Like me. I think.
What is the meaning of the title?
Dua Sejoli means a couple.
Okay. That's cool. That's a cool solo. Those little fills leading in, slightly different each time.
Dalam satu nafas cinta, berpelukan dalam rindu. Kau dan aku kan berpadu. Kasih, ku nyatakan rasa cinta di hatiku pada dirimu. Kasih, dengarkanlah detak
cool, man.
jantung ingin berkata pada dirimu. Kasih.
This album and Ryan Kyoto in this album is not rare. It's like what this record is easy to find.
So this one's not a radio promo. This looks like a.
It's a radio
Oh,
program.
it's the radio promo.
But I think in the past 10 years, there's a lot of the Indonesian reggae groove reissues. So you can buy new records and get full of Indonesian records like Pencaksilat. I think that's like already like on volume 4 of compilation of Indonesian records.
So stuff predominantly 70s, 80s.
Yeah, 70s, 80s. I think that's it.
Cool, man.
And then this is an album. Glenn Fredly is pretty recent, but it's a nice album. Yeah, so Merdeka, it means liberty.
So this is a current, recent Indonesian release?
It's like 2013,
Okay.
so it's pretty recent.
What's the name of the track?
Merdeka? It's actually
Oh, this is Liberty, yeah. Merdeka.
slightly warped.
Halo Bunda Nona, sudah lama kita tak jumpa. Begitu banyak cerita, inilah cinta beta. Merdeka, inilah nyanyian merdeka. Luka cinta dan merdeka.
So this feels like slightly left field compared to the things you played
Right.
earlier.
Dari dalam
And this is more like the album that I like.
perjuangan adalah cinta.
Was it an indie or a major release here?
Now, the musician is a major musician. Afterwards, he already passed away, Glenn Fredly, but this is his first
Okay, debut release.
debut album. So this is what makes him big. I think that's it.
Cool, man. Thanks for having me. Thanks for showing me some of that Indonesian hospitality.
Thank you.
And
Thanks for coming.
Nah, thank you.
Thanks for exploring our music.
Yeah, it's been
And then
amazing.
thanks for helping us promoting our music.
Yeah, I'm keen to discover more.
Cool. Come back, man.
Terima kasih.
Sama-sama. Santai. Chill.